Hi, friends. I'm here to read you a story today. I'm going to tell you the story about a friend of mine, and his name is Howard B. Wigglebottom. Poor Howard, he has such problems in school, not knowing how to pay attention. But I know you know how to pay attention because you know how to sit quietly, use both your eyes and ears to listen, and you don't interrupt, you wait your turn. And you try your very best to understand what the speaker's saying. And if you don't, you ask questions, but you never interrupt. You always remember the rules and directions, and you pay attention. So that means that you're alert and you know what's happening around you. You also show your speaker that your eyes are on them, and you know exactly. But my poor friend, Howard B. Wigglebottom, he has a really difficult time doing this. So our story begins. Meet Howard B. Wigglebottom. Howard is always in trouble at school because, well, Howard just doesn't listen. During story time, instead of quietly listening, Howard bounces around the room. But Howard doesn't listen. Howard B. Wigglebottom, please sit down. Be quiet and listen. But Howard doesn't listen. Howard B. Wigglebottom, you are bouncing too close to the fan. But Howard doesn't listen. Hey, Howard, watch your step. At lunchtime, his friends try to warn him. But Howard doesn't listen. Blah, 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 blah. After lunch, Howard's friend tries to tell him something very important. But Howard doesn't listen. On the playground, Howard's teammates try to help him. Keep your eyes on the ball, Howard! Oh, boink, boink, boink. But Howard doesn't listen. In the art room, the teacher reminds the class, kids, try to keep the paint on your paper. But Howard doesn't listen. So the teacher asks him to take time out. Poor Howard, he feels sad. He doesn't like being alone and in trouble. But he does think, and he thinks about his day. Howard makes up his mind from that moment on, he will try very hard to be the best listener he can be. How many of you have been a good listener and thought about your day and thought, I need to be doing something better? Well, the next day, Howard does listen during story time. He waits his turn to talk, and then he asks questions about this. Howard gets a #1 listener star because Howard is really listening. While walking home, Howard uses both his eyes and ears to help him stay safe. Howard is really listening. Please hang up your backpack and clean up your room now. When Howard gets home, he listens to his mother. Howard is really listening. Okay, Mom. Awesome ears, Howard. So Howard gets extra time to play and have fun. Time for bedtime. Brush your teeth first, Howard. Howard B. Wigglebottom is really listening almost all the time. I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I hope you'll come back and visit me again. And Howard B. Wigglebottom, I know you're listening. Have a good day. Bye.